As I'm looking at this, I'm going, did I mess up? The beautiful $300 1966 Mustang just got dropped off.
A few minutes later.
What's up, it's Casey from Caseyscustoms. We are doing a under $1,000 hot rod build. In this video, I cut my 66 Mustang in half to widen it so it fits our modern BMW chassis. Let's get to work. I just got my 66 Ford Mustang. I bought this for 300 bucks like 3 weeks ago. Finally got delivered. We've had a bunch of rain here in Missouri and it was already, as you can see, sunk in the mud. It's been sitting for 30 or 40 years. And the rain we got basically made it impossible to get it picked up. But we've had record highs the last week and a half, so it's been dry. We were able to get it. And now I'm looking at it, you know, there's a reason it was 300 bucks. Good news is all the stuff that's bad, quarter panels, they're cheap. I can get quarter panels for like 80 bucks or something like that. So what we're going to do now is clean it out. I do not remember when I bought it, this big of a thorn tree growing inside of it. So yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to double check that. We're going to have to cut that one out. And get the rest of this shit out of here, and then we can take a look at it. So let's get it cleaned up real quick. This is the only place that the rollback could put it. Well, it's kind of blocked in here. I was trying to get the Monte Carlo outside. I cannot squeeze it by right there. So we're gonna go ahead and hoist it up. I don't know, I might just start cutting shit off on it right now. I was gonna do this next week, but if I'm already gonna have it picked up, why wouldn't you just, you know, cut some shit? I don't know, let's see what happens. The motor's free, baby. That's probably the worst front bumper I've ever seen. Look at that thing. Holy shit. All right, almost got the front clip off already. This is a groundbreaking new way to pull an engine. Straight up. Okay, basically got the front clip off, got the motor out. I do not need any of this, so we're gonna take a Sawzall and go right there. My plasma cutter took a shit on me, so I threw it away. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but it's okay. Usually this stuff has to get cut anyway. But we're gonna start right there and then we'll end up basically gutting the whole thing. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to get done, but I'd like to get it completely stripped, and then we can kind of start measuring up how it's going to sit on top of the BMW. When you look at it, there's just so much to do. But, you know, hey, we'll just start cutting some shit and we'll see what happens. What the hell is All right, let's keep going. We are getting shit done today, baby. Basically got the front stripped. I'm going to pull the crane over here, pick up the back so I can get the rest of that cut out. I'm gonna crawl in there, and I want weight on the body, so whenever I cut this floor, it can just fall, because right now it's kind of sitting on the floor. But damn, Mustangs are fun to cut. They're easy. They're easy. Knock on wood. This is probably gonna take longer now, but they're usually easy. That's a pretty good pile of shit right there. Check her out. She is gutted. I'm already looking at it. Haven't really taken any measurements yet, but I'll be honest, I forgot how narrow these damn things are. I just cut one up 6 months ago, but we might have some fun with this one. And we might just widen the body. Instead of trying to cut my BMW, you know, down to smithereens, we might just give her the old Caseyscustoms and widen it. I haven't widened a car in a while. I've probably done 4 or 5 of them that way. It is an ungodly amount of work. It's fun. I don't know. Let's break out the tape measure. I got to get all this shit out of here first, though. Holy cow. All right, we are back on the Mustang. It's been 3 or 4 days since I've been in here. I had to get an emergency extraction, get a tooth pulled, and as you can see, my fat face is even fatter than normal. Oh, still doesn't feel good either. So I've had a couple days to think about how we needed to do this, what I wanted to do. The BMW is about 6 inches wider in the cowl area. It's close in the back. It's only a couple inches wider in the rear, but this cowl dash, 6 inches wider, there's no way around it. What I did on my last Mustang chassis swap... Where the sun is hitting it, looks like a candy copper. Damn! Had the same problem. I cut way into here on the dash, lost a lot of structure, just it was a pain in the ass. I spent like weeks just chopping up the dash. I do not want to do that again, especially considering the fact that this is kind of more of a RATROD, down and dirty budget build Mustang. I really want this to be like a mean, angry Mustang. I don't want a shiny one. I already have a shiny one. And not only that, that other 65 Mustang that I built, it took 6 months longer because of the paint job. I'm not doing that this time at all. I thought about it. How the hell are we gonna make it wider? What can we do? Well, we're gonna chop this body right down the middle. I have widened the bodies before, but it has probably been 6 or 7 years since I did one. I've only done 4 or 5 of them. It is a giant pain in the ass and it's a ton of work and you have to get custom glass and all kinds of stuff. I don't want to do any of that. So me and Dad got talking. What we're gonna do is cut out the windshields, kind of like the you know, hot rod guys do whenever they chop the top. You cut the windshield out, chop your top, and then put the windshield back in. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna cut the frame all the way out on both of the windows, and then we're gonna put them off to the side. Then we are going to widen the body, and then we're gonna fit the glass back in there. So it's still gonna have stock size glass. It's just gonna end up having basically a 3-inch wider section on each side of the window. If that makes sense. Basically, we are gonna just cut the living shit out of this body until it's pretty much unrecognizable. Some people might be going, it's kind of already there. Oh no, it's gonna get much worse. I'm tired of talking, my face hurts. Let's fire up the grinder. I got the glass popped out. And I'm looking, and this is just going to be a giant pain in the ass. I'm not excited. Because technically, this frame is attached to the package tray. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but we're going to just start cutting and see what happens. The good news is I'm a metal fabricator, so whatever I really, really screw up, I can fix. But I'm not trying to turn this into like a 1,000-hour project. But I don't know. I want to cut one in half. Like I said, usually you just... But I don't want to do that because I want to run stock glass. As you can see, I'm a little hesitant, but fuck it, let's go. stock windshield will fit. Boy, that is pretty intimidating when you look at it. Let's cut the rear. This was a giant pain in the ass. Holy cow. We lost a lot of structure, so the body's kind of wherever it wants to be. It also fell off the stand. That's not good. All right, we're going to keep cutting until we just got a giant pile. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're doing some cutting. We are doing some cutting. It might be too much. I wanted to keep my trunk normal. I didn't want to have to widen my trunk, so I went ahead and cut the trunk out. This is an interesting looking pile of shit we got going on right here. Holy shit. All right, I know it looks crazy. Trust me, as I'm looking at this, I'm going, did I mess up? But it's all right. We got to have confidence. What I'm going to do now, it is finally time to widen it. Now that our windshields are out and our trunk is out, we are going to go right down the middle, right there. Then across the roof, and then those two back package trays. I also need to get some of this structure out of here because this is just going to hit my dash now. So I'm going to cut some of that out. And then it's time to go right through there. I'm also running out of time to get this video to Richard. So I don't know where we're going to end at, but we're going to keep going tonight and see where we're at. I'm kind of nervous. I'm not lying. I've probably said that 5 times, but let's cut some shit. Damn! I don't know if this is how you're supposed to do a wide body. Holy shit.
This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently.
So, just in case this doesn't look crazy on video, let me just walk around a little bit. I promise it's pretty damn crazy. Holy shit. Oh my God. I'm going to get all this shit cleaned up, and I'm going to take some of that stuff and put it up in storage because I'm not going to need it for a while. And then tomorrow we'll kind of get the body put back together. Holy shit. Yeah, that's different. I'm not going to lie to you. I came in here today and looked at this, and I just laughed for like 10 minutes straight. I mean, what the shit? When I say let's cut some shit, I mean let's cut some shit. Holy crap. So what I want to do, completely run out of time. Richard needed this video like yesterday. So what I want to do is get the body spaced. I think I said I needed to go 6 inches wider. I'm going to probably go 8 to make sure it clears everything. But I want to go ahead and get some square tubing, just kind of like holding the body together roughly 8 inches wider than it was. And then we'll try and get it onto the BMW. I don't know, that's saying, that's like 10 hours of the work, and I'm saying it like it's just, no big deal. But I would like to see kind of how close it is, how far off it is, whether I need to change some stuff, whatever. I'm sure I still have to cut some stuff down on the BMW because we just kind of rough cut it. Let's try and get this thing braced back up. It's just, I mean, there's just nothing there. Finally threw it too much. Trigger's just sticking on. We do some wild stuff on the channel, but that's pretty wild. That makes me happy. Man, it looks crazy. I'm excited. I haven't done one of these in a while. I haven't widened one in years, so. Dope. That's pretty wide. Holy shit. Dang, that's a big girl right there. Good news and I got bad news. Good news is I got it all together. It's technically in one piece. Stretched it 8 inches, which looks crazy when you're looking at it, you know, down the roof. But it's not too crazy. It's pretty goddamn crazy, let's be honest. But not too bad. I wanted to try and get the body on the BMW. The BMW is right there sitting outside. The problem is I cannot pick this thing up. I could kind of move it around before, but now that it's so wide, it isn't gonna happen. I tried to use the jack and I was like, maybe I can push it outside, use the hoist. It's midnight. It's Monday night at midnight. This video goes up at 11 a.m. on Tuesday. So we got like 10 or 11 hours ahead of this thing, so it's fine. I'm gonna wait until my dad can help me in the next couple days and we'll get it thrown up there. But I mean, it was so much work to get it stretched. Man, it looks pretty good. And I know it looks wild with the windshield not being there, but I promise this way is so much better because I will be able to run a stock windshield front and rear. I just gotta kind of put the pieces back together. What I'm gonna end up doing is, since it's 8 inches, and I don't even know, it might not end up being 8. We might end up moving it around. All these square tubing pieces are just tack welded in there in case I needed to change something. It'd be super easy to. But most likely, if it's, let's say it stays 8 inches, I'm gonna just have a 4-inch piece on each side. So it'll still have a normal B-pillar, normal post, all that stuff. It'll just be a little bit wider, so. Crazy. Like I said, I haven't widened one of these in years, but I've done it a couple times. Here's the main one I did. This one's called Big Bertha. It's a 53 GMC. We widened this thing like, I think 14 inches or something. So I've done it before. It's just an ungodly amount of work, but I think because I've tweaked it a little bit in this one, I think it should be easier going back together. Knock on wood. I could be completely wrong, but yeah. Stay tuned for all that. This video is going up on Tuesday. My Friday video is going to be on the V8 swapped CRX. I got a frame coming in here in the next day or two. I got roll cage for it. I got airbags for it. I got a million different parts for it. So yeah, we're gonna get started going on that. Really hot and heavy because the video on that thing did extremely well, which I wasn't even sure that I was going to show much of that process, and sure enough, it's basically the most popular build on the channel, so we're going to have some fun with that one. Thank you very much for watching. For the coolest merchandise on the planet, go to Caseyscustoms.com. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you are subscribed, make sure you turn your post notifications on. When you click that little bell, you'll be notified every single time I post a new video, and that is very helpful for the channel. So, thanks again for watching. Peace. I love you. I've been giving to you. Caught up in my